Legend Mick Foley, and you are watching C-RadTV here, right here on YouTube. Have a nice day.
This is Cody Diener, and you are watching C-RadTV on YouTube. And just like Cody Diener, C-RadTV lives by two simple words. Just give her, yeah.
How's it going, guys? It's RadCF. Welcome to the WrestleMania 35 review. We have finally made it to WrestleMania. Will WrestleMania be a complete shit show like last year? Or will it be actually a showcase of the Immortals? Let's jump in and find out. So let's start off WrestleMania with the pre-show. Our first matchup is for the Cruiserweight Championship. We have Buddy Murphy defending against Tony Nese. Yeah, Cruiserweight title, Cruiserweight division. Don't fucking care for it. It's a piss break. We'll skip right to the end. Well, Buddy Murphy would hit Murphy's Law on Tony Nese, but Tony will get out his foot on the rope, forcing rope break. So match ending, Tony hits the running Nese on Buddy Murphy. Tony gets the 3 count for the win, and Tony Nese is your new Cruiserweight Champion. I feel nothing over it. I don't care. I don't fucking care for the Cruiserweight division. But yeah, moving on. Next matchup we have is the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. And shockingly enough, Lacey Evans did not compete in it. Alright, we'll get to Lacey Evans in a little bit. So, continuing on. So, Battle Royal, we're just going to skip right to the end. So, initially, Sarah eliminates Asuka. Sarah Logan of the Riot Squad. Sarah thinks she won until it was found out that Carmella was not eliminated when Carmella went over the bottom rope. So, Carmella is still in the match, so it comes down to Sarah and Carmella. Sarah would fail to eliminate Carmella. Carmella hits a super kick on Sarah, which forces Sarah over the top rope and eliminates Sarah Logan, and Carmella wins the match. So Carmella is your 2019 WrestleMania 35 Women's Battle Royal winner. Will this do anything for Carmella's career? Probably not. But let's continue on. Next up, our next matchup is for the Raw Tag Team Championships. We have the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, versus the team of Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. And Kurt Hawkins enters this match with a 269 match losing streak. God damn, I would hate to lose 269 matches in a row. That's just fucking painful. True factory of sadness right there. So, to the match ending, Scott Dawson would check on Kurt Hawkins, see if Kurt's conscious after Scott would hit a brainbuster on Kurt Hawkins outside the ring onto the floor. Kurt Hawkins would play possum, and then at the last second, Kurt would roll up Scott Dawson. Kurt gets the 3 count for the win, and Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Congratulations, Kurt! You've done it! You finally won a match! I am so proud of you. You have finally done it. The streak is over after 269 L's. So yeah, Kurt Hawkins 0 for 269. Make that 1 for 270 now. You finally did it, Kurt. So proud of you. Bust out the liquor, boys. But yeah, let's continue on after that. So our final pre-show matchup is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Spoiler alert, Bray Wyatt was not in this match. So Bray Wyatt will not win a match at Mania this year. Damn it. So yeah, Colin Jost and Michael Che come out. Michael Che was wearing a wrestling headpiece that you see at like high school meets and college and whatnot. And Colin Jost came out wearing an Odell Beckham jersey. The Cleveland one. That's just savage, wearing a Cleveland Browns Odell Beckham Jr. jersey in New York. Since Odell's old team was the New York Giants. And they were in the same stadium the Giants play at MetLife. That's just savage. So Battle Royal starts. Colin Jost and Michael Che would hide under the ring for the entire match. They would come out at the end. They would come out from under the ring at the end to try and eliminate Braun Strowman. Fail. So the match comes down to Braun Strowman, Michael Che, and Colin Jost. Colin then grabs the mic and then says that this doesn't have to end in violence. Bullshit. It always ends in violence with Braun Strowman. So then Colin brings his therapist into the ring to calm Braun down. Good luck with that. That will work. Braun then goes and murders the shit out of the therapist and throws him out of the ring. Well, so much for calming Braun down, you fucking nerd. Braun then goes and eliminates Michael Che. And then Braun, and match ending, Braun would then throw Colin out of the ring into everybody that was still ringside that was already eliminated. And Braun wins the match. And Braun Strowman is your WrestleMania 35 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. Now, will this do something for Braun Strowman's career? Probably not. But yeah, that is the pre-show. Thank you to everybody for playing. But now time to get to the main card for the matches that really matter. So to the start of the show, we'd start off, of course, with Yolanda Adams singing America the Beautiful. One of the, God knows, I think it's like, I'm not sure how many U.S. national anthems there is. I know there's Star Spangled Banner, I know there's God Bless America, and America the Beautiful. Those are the only three I know of. Let me know if there's more, but yeah. So yeah, Yolanda sings that, of course. Then we have 4 helicopters doing a flyover across MetLife Stadium. So when Mania does start, we have Alexa Bliss, the official host for Mania, coming out. Alexa comes out, welcomes everyone to Mania, and Alexa says all she has to do to get a Mania moment is snap her fingers. Just like that. So yeah, in other words, somebody watched Avengers Infinity War. So then Alexa snaps her fingers, and then Hulk Hogan's music hits, and Hulk Hogan comes out to the ring. So to the stage, actually, correction. So Hulk Hogan goes on, well, let me tell you something, brother. It's great to be back at Mania, brother. So then Hulk goes on and calls MetLife Stadium the Silverdome. Hulk, 2 things. 1, there's no dome on the MetLife Stadium. Actually, 3 things. 1, it's not the Silverdome, it's MetLife Stadium. 2, there's no dome in MetLife. It's an open roof stadium. And 3, you know the Silverdome? You know what happened to it like last year? It got demolished. It's no more. Kaput. It is gone, never to be seen again. Just thought I'd break the news to you, Hulk. So then Hulk goes on and then calls MetLife Stadium MetLife Center. You almost did it, Hulk. You almost did it. You messed up 1 word. You almost did it. Better luck next year. So then Hulk Hogan, well, it's great to have a Mania moment like we are right now, brother. So what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you, brother? So then it ends off with Hulk Hogan and Alexa Bliss, of course, doing the Hogan poses. Hey, it's always great to do poses with Hulk Hogan, especially since Hogan is everyone's icon. But during the poses, Paul Heyman comes out, and then Paul Heyman goes on and says that Brock Lesnar wants to wrestle to open the show right now since he has business to attend to and has to fly to Las Vegas. Because Paul says that if Brock Lesnar is not in the main event, then Brock won't wait all night to compete and wants to get it over with right now. Well, Paul, if Brock Lesnar has a problem with competing later on in the show, then tell Brock to vacate the title, go home, and never come back, you lazy fuck. But yeah, anyway, we're starting off WrestleMania with a Universal title match. Brock Lesnar defends against Seth Rollins. So for the first time since Mania 28, the Royal Rumble winner will be opening the show in their respective title match. Bit of slap in the face to them if you ask me. But yeah, of course, Brock does a normal, boring, traditional entrance. Seth Rollins has in his entrance a Sword Destroy the Beast logo. You know, Seth Rollins comes out, by the way, that Mania stage sucks. That is the worst stage design I ever seen. It was just a giant LED board. What the fuck is that? Like, that's not a Mania stage. Like, it's fucking mind-boggling. WWE made over $100 million last year, and they couldn't even use their money to make a half-decent looking stage. Fucking embarrassing. But continuing on, as Seth Rollins comes out to the ring, Brock Lesnar will go and attack Seth for pre-match. So I'm like, oh, fuck off. Fuck off with this shit. Get the fuck out, Brock. Brock then goes and hits an F5 on Seth Rollins outside the ring. Brock throws Seth back in. Ref checks on Seth, and then Brock demands for the bell to be ringed. Hey, boy, I reckon you better ring that bell right now. What now? Because I reckon I still gotta wipe my taint with Seth's face before I fuck off to Vegas. So you better ring that bell right now, boy, so I can finish beating the holy hell out of him and send him to turn up Twister City, bitch. So then when the ref refuses to ring the bell, Brock would then throw Seth back outside the ring, and then Brock would throw Seth right into the German announcers. What a dick. But a matchup would eventually get underway. Brock highlights of the match, Brock would hit 3 German suplexes right off the bat. After the first suplex, Brock yelled, "Suplex City, bitch." Again. So then as Brock goes for another F5, Seth would get out of it. He pushed Brock into the ref. So we have referee knockdown at crucial point in match cliche. Seth would then hit a low blow on Brock, so Seth is a dick to Brock Lesnar's. Honestly, Brock deserved it. For how much of an asshole Brock is to professional wrestling. Seth then hits the super kick, then Seth hits 2 stomps on Brock Lesnar. Seth couldn't capitalize on both of them. To the match ending, Seth hits a 3rd stomp on Brock Lesnar. Seth gets the 1, 2, 3. And Seth Rollins is your new Universal Champion. Hallelujah, Brock Lesnar's reign is over. Again. Hopefully this time, it's for good. But yeah, thank God Brock Lesnar's no longer champion. So now I'm staying for at least another year. Hallelujah. But yeah, Seth Rollins, finally the title is back on a full-timer. Brock is officially gone. Bye, Brock. Please get out of WWE and never come back. Make sure the door doesn't hit you in the ass on the way out. Or on second thought, just let the door hit you in the ass on the way out, actually. But yeah, Seth has made Brock Lesnar's 500-some days as Universal Champion disappear quickly with a stomp. Brock should have gone for the head. But yeah, even though the match was shit, that's still a good way to start off Mania. It's with Seth Rollins as your new champion. Hopefully the rest of the show can make up for this. So anyway, continuing on after that start, next matchup we have is AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. They didn't have any spectacular entrances. And for this matchup, we had Jerry Lawler on commentary to Kane himself. So to the matchup, highlights of the match. Randy's stomps were pretty good, along with AJ's dropkick and his forearm outside the ring. Randy's side slam was good, along with AJ's calf crusher. AJ would bait Randy Orton when AJ went for the phenomenal forearm. Randy thinking he could RKO in midair and then suckered Randy to do the RKO to the air. What a devastating shot to the air. But what great bait. And then AJ would then use that to hit the springboard 450 splash. And then at a certain point in the matchup, I noticed with the crowd's reaction, I know what this is. The beach ball made a grand return to Wrestlemania. As it was in the crowd and it was bounced up in the air until the security guard turned heel and took the ball away. And then they cheered again when someone knocked the ball back out of the guard's hands. Remember, beach balls are banned from WWE shows because Vince McMahon is an asshole that doesn't want us to have fun. Alright, I'll take it easy on Vince because Seth is now Universal Champion. I'll take it easy on him. But anyway, back to the matchup. Randy's backbreaker was good along with his superplex. AJ's insecurity was good. Randy would hit the RKO, but that would get a kick out at 2. So we have once again wrestler kicks out a finisher like it's your normal move cliche. We have AJ's Pele kick followed by his phenomenal forearm outside the ring. Leads to our match ending. AJ throws Randy back in the ring. AJ hits the phenomenal forearm. AJ gets the 3 count for the win. So AJ Styles is victorious over Randy Orton. Not a bad match, actually, to open the show. Pretty good. Pretty good match between 2 good technician wrestlers. But yeah, decent way to start off the show. So they're on the right track now. But yeah. So next up, we then have Lacey Evans comes out. She does her little stroll on the stage and then goes to the backstage. So Vince, is Lacey actually going to do anything? No. Why the hell not? Anyway, moving on. So our next matchup is a fatal 4-way match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We have the Usos, Jimmy and Jay defending against the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, against the team of Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev, against the team of Aleister Black and Ricochet. Highlights in the match, Jay's 2 head tosses were good, along with Sheamus' rolling senton and Shinsuke's insecurity. Jimmy's pop-up Samoa drop was good, along with Shinsuke's spin kick. Shinsuke's strikes throughout the match looked pretty good. Ricochet's springboard clothesline and the spinning Hurricane Rana was good. Cesaro would hit, his uppercuts throughout the match were pretty good. Cesaro would then hit close to 40 swings on Ricochet. Sheamus would hit 10 beats of Balor 3 times to Jimmy Uso, Shinsuke, and Rusev. So yeah, 30 beats of Balor from Sheamus. Jimmy's super kick was good. Aleister's leg sweep followed by the sliding knee was pretty good, along with his springboard moonsault. Rusev's standing suplex is good, along with Ricochet's shooting star press to break up the pin. Rusev's twisting side slam to counter a springboard crossbody was very well done. We then have a double powerbomb avalanche side slam from the top rope, which looked pretty good, but Ricochet would then roll through to stay no damage, which was pretty impressive. Ricochet would then hit the pump kick, followed by the 630 splash on Jay, but everyone would come in to break up the pin at 2. Jimmy would then hit a super kick. Rusev would then hit a Machka kick. Aleister then hits a Black Mass. Shinsuke then hits a Kansasha. Ricochet hits a Pele kick. And then Sheamus hits a Bro kick, so everyone hitting their finishers. Usos then hit a double kick, super kick on Sheamus. Leads to our matchup. Both Usos do a double Uso splash on Sheamus. Jimmy gets the 3 count for the win to retain the SmackDown Tag titles. But yeah. Another Mania moment for Sheamus and for the Usos. How about that? So next up, we then get a look at our WWE Hall of Fame Class of 19. Consists of the Honky Tonk Man, Harlem Heat, Stevie Ray, and Booker T, Torrie Wilson, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, the Hart Foundation with Bret Hart, and representing Jimmy Enfield Neidhart as Natalia. Then we have Sue Atchison, who won the Warrior Award. And then D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, X-Pac, Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Billy Gunn. Sadly, Chyna is not there. But yeah, and of course, the Hall of Fame. Yes, I'm going to talk about it right now because we're going to talk about the whole Bret Hart thing that happened during the Hall of Fame speech, where Bret Hart was attacked by a fan during his speech. And during that tackle down, Natalia was also taken down in the process too. Like, I'm gonna be honest here, that fan is an asshole, without a doubt. I know during it, Ronda Rousey's husband came in and beat the shit out of the fan, and then Dash Wilder, the Revival, came in and knocked the fan out. The fan was arrested, charged for stalking, and for assault. The fan was revealed as 26-year-old Matt Saxon. Like, he was a former amateur MMA fighter. Like, I think he hinted before he was gonna do this because he was talking massive shit on Twitter about WWE. Especially the Vince McMahon even showed a Photoshop photo of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey in a Subway, saying that those 3 should be closing a Subway over WrestleMania. Just taking shots at Vince McMahon, but this guy is an asshole. Like, he attacked not only just a 60-year-old man, but a cancer survivor, a stroke survivor, and someone that was forced to retire 20 years ago because of post-concussion syndrome. And it was during the Hall of Fame where not only was he being inducted again, but we were also honoring the late memory of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who is no longer with us. So yeah, this fan is a fucking dick. Honestly, he deserved to get the shit kicked out of him after that for that. And honestly, anything he has coming to him, he fucking deserves. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of violence, but this guy deserves to get his ass kicked. I honestly hope the judge throws the book at him and then beats the shit out of him with it. Because he fucking deserved it. And not only does this a black eye to the WWE, it's also a black eye to the WWE fan base. Especially the YouTube community. Because let me put this in perspective. this moment, that was fucking embarrassing. Like, last night, I felt embarrassed as a fan watching that. I felt fucking embarrassed over that, to be perfectly honest. Like, this just not only makes me look bad, it also makes people like Thrash Maniac look bad. People like Wrestlemania, people like Chase Oliver, people like Christian Miracle, Brandon Hodge, Muscle Man Malcolm, Wyatt Finn, Nicola Cynic, Miss WWE Fan 13, Jordan 95 Wrestling. Who else? Jimboy86, Joe Southgate. Pretty much the entire YouTube wrestling community. It just makes us all look bad because we have this douchebag representing us in the fan base. But yeah. So yeah, I just felt embarrassed. Just an absolute embarrassment. Shout out to Bret Hart for continuing on with the speech. But yeah, that was just fucking embarrassing. Just thought I'd give my thoughts on that real quick. But anyway, continuing on, next up, we get a Falls Count Anywhere match. We get Miz versus Shane McMahon. Miz's dad is in the front row. So to the matchup, highlights of the match. Shane would start off the match by going and grabbing Miz's dad, looking to attack him. Miz would then chase Shane around the ring. Shane's strikes throughout the match were pretty decent. Miz's dad would then go and prevent Shane from hitting an elbow drop on the table. So then Miz's dad would get in the ring with Shane. Shane would then attack him, which then led to Miz hitting a double leg takedown on Shane. So then Miz goes, checks on his dad after Miz throws Shane into the crowd. So when doctors do check on Miz's dad, Miz then goes into the crowd to go after Shane. So it goes into the crowd, then into the production area. Shane's DDT on the production stage is pretty good. Miz would then hit a mule kick using cables for the WrestleMania stage at ringside. So yeah, pretty good on Miz's part to use his surroundings around him. Miz's chair shots were good too. The matchup would then go into the international area where all the international commentary teams are at, like the Spanish, like the Brazilian team, the Russian team, the Indian team, the Chinese team, Japanese team, Korean team, French team, etc., 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 etc. All those announced teams. It would go into that area. Miz would hit a chokeslam toss on Shane into a table. Miz would then hit Shane with a monitor. Shane would oversell it by jumping over the barricade after getting hit. He'd leap over. And then Shane would then hit a golf cart and then fall to the concourse area. They almost went into the MetLife concourse. I would have liked to see it go there, but that didn't happen. Miz would then hit a mule kick using a guardrail. Miz would then hit a skull-crushing finale on a production flooring where the big hardwire cameras are. But that would only get a 2 count at 2, so once again we have wrestler kicks out a finisher like it's your normal move cliche. So then when we're on the top of the big hardwire camera production stage scaffold, Shane would then go beg for mercy. Miz would give Shane no mercy. So to the match ending, Miz would hit a superplex on Shane off that top scaffold platform through a padding platform on the bottom. They go through it both. That was about a 15-foot fall. Really epic moment. Like, why is it that when we have these near-death-defying moments, Shane's always involved? But during all of this, Shane would end up on top of Miz, and Shane gets the 3 count for the win. I'm wondering if this is the real ending or if they messed up the ending. Because, wow, Shane somehow still got the win after all that. I'll admit, that shocked me. I thought Miz was going to win that match, but hey, Shane got it done. But yeah, good moment there to end the match. Not bad. Not a bad start to WrestleMania so far. So our next matchup is a fatal 4-way match for the women's tag team titles. We have the teams of Sasha Banks and Bayley defending against the team of Nia Jax and Tamina, against the team of the Iconics, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, against the team of Beth Phoenix and Natalya. Of course, Beth Phoenix was wearing Hart Foundation inspired gear for her friend Natalya on the night Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation were inducted in the Hall of Fame. And then Bret Hart came out with Beth Phoenix and Natalya. So it's great to see the family still together, plus Beth Phoenix. So yeah, great way for Bret Hart. Good to see he's still doing okay after that attack from the Hall of Fame. But yeah, anyway, continuing on to the matchup. Highlights in the match. Sasha's dropkick was good, along with Bayley's drop toe hold. The Iconics double team side slam was good too. Sasha's two double drop kicks are good too, along with Beth's double standing suplex. Beth and Natalia's heart attack was pretty good, paying tribute to Jim Neidhart. Well done. Natalia's waist walk takedown was good. Sasha would hit Hurricane Rana, which then leads into the bank statement, but Beth with power out of it. Natalia's double leg takedown was good, along with her slam. Natalia's double sharpshooter to Bayley and Sasha was pretty good too. Nia and Tamina's synced Samoan drops are pretty well synced and pretty good. I'll give Nia kudos. Sasha's double meteor off the apron was good too. Bayley's elbow drop was good, along with Sasha's frog splash, but the pay would get broken up at 2. Natalia's spinning sit-out powerbomb was also good. Leads to her match ending. Beth Phoenix hits the avalanche glam slam on Bayley from the top rope. But the Iconics would throw Beth Phoenix out of the ring. Billie Kay gets the 3 count for the win. And the Iconics are your new Women's Tag Team Champions. Interesting. I think a lot of people see that shocking. I'm not, because yes, I did pick Sasha and Bayley to win the match and retain. However, if you didn't catch in my predictions video, I said I had Sasha and Bayley retaining, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Iconics won. It's like I knew I was going to be wrong, and I was predicting the unpredictable outcome to happen. So yeah, I wasn't surprised the Iconics won. I honestly thought that was the only team they would even consider having to win the titles over Bayley and Sasha. But yeah, congrats to the Iconics on finally getting their first title run. Hopefully they do something with it, hopefully. So our next matchup is for the WWE Championship. We have old Daniel Bryan defending against Kofi Kingston. We have the entire locker room watching backstage, cheering Kofi on. So to the highlights of the match. Daniel's head toss is good, along with Kofi's hip toss and his drop kick. Kofi's spinning dive was good. Kofi would botch the double stomp. It looked more like a fucking shitty knee drop. I'm not sure what the fuck that was supposed to be. Kofi's boom drop was good, along with his low drop kick. Daniel's suplex toss into the top rope was also good. Daniel's strikes throughout the match were also pretty good too. Daniel's knee drop was good, along with a single leg takedown. Daniel's waistlock takedown and his drop toe hold were also pretty good, along with Daniel's 2 missile drop kicks. Daniel would counter a double stomp with the Boston Crab. Very good sequence from Daniel there. Kudos. Kofi's splash was good, along with his crossbody and his SOS. Daniel's bell walk was pretty good too, but Kofi would fight for a rope break. Daniel's fickle kicks are pretty okay too. Kofi's modified diamond cutter, I think he threw Daniel over top of him and it looked like a modified diamond cutter. Or a sideways Selena Del Sol. Take your pick, I guess. So then Eric Rowan goes and attacks Xavier and Big E of the New Day. The New Day would then go. All 3 of them would hit their finishers on him. Kofi would hit Trouble in Paradise on Rowan. And then Big E and Xavier would hit the Midnight Elbow on Rowan. Daniel then hits the running knee on Kofi Kingston in the ring to take advantage. But Kofi would kick out at 2. So we have wrestler kicks out a finisher like it's your normal move cliche. This better not be a bonus round on Christian Miracle's Everything Wrong with WrestleMania 35 Sins video. Daniel would walk into a bell walk on Kofi again. Daniel would even stomp Kofi's face and hit it multiple times, but Kofi would power out. Kofi would then stomp Daniel's face, leads to our match ending. Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise. Kofi Kingston gets the 3 count for the win. And after 11 years of trying, Kofi Kingston is your new WWE Champion. So then after the match, the New Day take Daniel Bryan's title and throw it away. They should have thrown it in the trash, because that's where Daniel Bryan's WWE title design, his eco-friendly shitty belt, kid's belt should be, is in the trash. And then the New Day reveal the real WWE title and hand it to Kofi Kingston. So we get the real title belt back. Hallelujah. That's the title belt it should have been. So Kofi gets the real belt. And then security lets Kofi's kids come over to barricade and come celebrate with Daddy in the ring. So Kofi does not only get a Mania moment, he gets to share it with his kids. And then the New Day present their new merch of Kofi Kingston and New Day now being WWE Champions. But yeah, congrats to Kofi Kingston on finally getting his big moment 11 years in the making. Let me put this in perspective. It took Mark Henry 15 years to become world champion. Took Christian 16 years to become world champion. Hell, Christian became Grand Slam champion as a result of that. And now, Kofi Kingston, after 11 years as WWE champion, and Kofi Kingston is also officially a Grand Slam champion. Honestly, Kofi, very underrated, very underappreciated. Congrats to Kofi Kingston on winning the WWE title. Well done, Kofi. Well done. So next matchup is for the United States Championship. We have Samoa Joe defending against Rey Mysterio. Booker T on commentary, so highlights of the match. Rey's DDT was good along with his Hurricane Rana and his 619. Samoa Joe would roll out of the way of the seated senton. Joe would then lock in the Coquina clutch. And Joe would make Rey pass out for the submission victory. So this matchup was probably not even 30 seconds, not even a minute long. And Joe retains easily. I think one of the reasons why this match was cut short was because of Rey's ankle injury and, of course, protecting Rey. Honestly, I think they were better off scrapping the match and putting Samoa Joe in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but that's my opinion. Disappointing to have a squash match at Mania. Fuck. So next up, we get another one-on-one match. We get Drew McIntyre versus boring fuckface Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre comes out, gets a decent pop. Does a normal entrance. Boring fuckface comes out. Gets little to no reaction. Same boring entrance as before. Except once again, Roman cocks his fist. Slams it down to the mat. And then fireworks come out. The same intro he's had the last few years. Can we get Roman a new Mania entrance, please? But yeah, to the matchup. Highlights and Roman fails in the match. Roman strikes looked like garbage. Roman selling looked fake. Roman's Samoa drop was mad though. Drew's spinebuster was pretty good. Roman's leg drops looked like crap. Drew's Glasgow kiss was pretty good, along with a standing suplex outside the ring and its reverse Alabama slam. Drew's hanging avalanche head toss was pretty good too from the top rope. Roman's BS comeback was BS. You know, the clothesline, the big boot, the punches. Roman then hitting the drive-by and then the Samoan drop outside the ring. One thing they changed on Roman's BS Superman comeback is that Roman no longer does the 10 clotheslines of shit in the corner. Drew then hits the Glasgow kiss. Roman then hits a stupid man punch. So then Roman hits a spear. Roman gets the 3 count for the win. Disappointing match. Like, you hyped it up so much just to have fucking Drew McIntyre lose to 1 spear. Terrible booking in my opinion, but yeah. What else is new? Roman wins at Mania, of course. And odds are this is probably the beginning of the end for the burial of Drew McIntyre. We're just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out. So then next up we have the Elias concert, so the giant-ass piss break. So we have an Elias playing drums and then an Elias playing piano. Thanks to the power of green screen and video editing. So then we get Elias in the ring. So then Elias goes on, does a little guitar solo song along with the drum solo and the piano solo. Elias then goes on, does his normal Who Wants to Walk with Elias stand, and WWE stands for Walk with Elias. So then when the crowd starts chanting, "Oh, Walk with Elias," Elias will then begin playing the beginning of Seven Nations Army to go with the "Oh, Walk with Elias" chants. You know, "Oh, walk with Elias. Oh, walk with Elias." Hey, Seven Nations Army is actually a pretty good song. So then Elias goes on and says that his performance will be the greatest in Mania history. So we have my performance will be the greatest performance in WrestleMania history cliche. So then Elias goes on and says his song will be the Mania anthem for years to come. So then we have my song will be the Mania anthem for years to come cliche. So then as Elias is about to start, then a video package plays on the giant LED screen on the stage. And during this highlight stage, we get the highlights in the 1933 World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Spoiler alert, the Yankees won the series over the Cubs in 5 games. But this was in Game 5, where Babe Ruth would then point to center field, call a shot. Babe hits the home run. The Yankees go up with the lead in that game. The Yankees go on to win that game in the World Series. And of course, what does that lead to? Then the Thugonomics music plays. And then the Doctor of Thugonomics himself, Fuckboy Buckethead, comes out. The shit factor of professional wrestling, fucking Super Cena comes out. Cena, of course, wearing a Yankees hat and a Babe Ruth jersey. So Cena's actually wearing the jersey gear of a division rival because Cena's from Boston. And he's a Red Sox fan. And yet he's wearing Yankees gear. I smell a Fairweather fan, do you? You sure as shit want to never see me wear Chicago Bears gear or fucking Packers gear. I'd always wear my Detroit gear. Fuck that shit. So yeah, Fuckboy Buckethead showing he's a fucking fake phony fraud. So John Cena gets in the ring. John Cena, yo, kill the beat. John Cena, the Doctor of Thugonomics is back. More like Doctor of Fraudonomics. You ain't no fucking rapper, Cena. Who the fuck are you fooling? Get the fuck out of here, you fake bitch. John Cena, Elias, you got the worst deal. John Cena, your segment feels like I'm watching one of my movies, cause this sucks. Oh, Cena, so you're acknowledging that your movie sucked dick. So looks like we're finally getting to Cena. Sooner or later we knew that was gonna work. John Cena, you're a wasted wrestling experiment. Oh, the fucking irony in that. Oh, fucking joy. Cena, you're a fucking wasted experiment too, fucktard. You know, you're a cheap corporately created Hulk Hogan bootleg, and then a cheap corporately created Rock bootleg, because he used to do Rock segments so much, and made him look even shittier. John Cena, I'm about to turn heel. Oh, so you're finally gonna turn heel 10 years too late. I don't fucking care. Fuck you, Cena. It would just give us a fucking reason to boo your worthless ass. John Cena, you're a giant shih tzu. And then Cena shows a Photoshop picture of Elias as a shih tzu. Yeah, fuck you too, Cena. John Cena, everyone says I have a golden shovel. Yes, you do, Cena. You have a golden shovel. You can't deny it anymore. John Cena, you're right, because you're about to get your push buried by my shovel. Oh! So now you finally admit you had a shovel 14 years later. Now you finally admit it. You fucking fake bastard. Fuck you. You gonna explain all that talent you buried and pulled politics on too, fuckhead? Fuck you, Cena. Fuck you. John Cena, you're like my nuts, but you got a hairy bush. Ah, go fuck yourself. John Cena, you're not gonna get AA, but you're about to get the FU. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Fuck you too. So then Cena strikes Elias, and by the way, Cena had those Word of Life brass knuckles on. How about you take those fucking knuckles off, you cheating son of a bitch? Cena then goes and hits the 5 merchandise shovel, which looks fake as fuck. And then Cena ends it by hitting the AA on Elias. Of course, Cena ends up having to look strong in this, since Cena stands tall. So there you go, John Cena just buried another fucking talent that's better than him. Again! I think originally this was supposed to be Undertaker, but I bet you Cena pulled politics to get another Mania moment. Like, fucking hell. Like, what the fuck does Cena benefit with this? He benefits nothing. Fuck you, Cena, you fucking talentless bitch. Fuck you. So, continuing on, our next matchup is a no-holds-barred match. Triple H versus Batista, where Triple H's career is on the line. So, Batista came out in a Cadillac with security guards in tow. Shawn Michaels was also on commentary for this match. Triple H came out on the back of what looked like a Mad Max-style car So he was doing a Mad Max style entrance. You know, Triple H always known for doing custom entrances. But hey, at least it's something new this year, not something old. I'll give him that. So yeah, to the matchup. Highlights of the match, Triple H would strike Batista with a toolbox. Triple H would then dump the toolbox and grab a chain. Triple H would whip Batista with the chain, so they were pretty good strikes. Triple H would then grab a pair of channel lock pliers and then use them to try and break Batista's fingers. I'm surprised Triple H didn't put that to Batista's animals. I thought that's what Triple H would have done with them, is use them on Batista's private parts, you know, his animals. But continuing on, Triple H would end chair shots and the match were good. Then Triple H grabs a pair of needle nose pliers, and then Triple H rips Batista's nose ring from his nose out with them. It's like, oh, fuck, that's gotta hurt. Fuck, I'd hate imagining that fucking pain. God damn, that's gotta hurt. So yeah, Batista would then hit a side slam on Triple H onto the English announce table. But the table still stood, so haha, table didn't break. Batista would then hit a side slam on the Spanish announce table. That table also didn't break, so haha. Batista then hit a Samoan drop on the Samoan drop slam on Triple H on the Spanish table. And it still didn't break. Haha again. Batista's chair shots were also good along with his back body drop. His steel step shots were also good. Triple H would then hit a back body drop of Batista onto the English announce table. But the table still stood, so haha once again. Triple H would then hit a spear on Batista that would go through the German announce table. So the German table is now the one that breaks easily. Good to know. Batista would then hit a spear in the ring, followed by a spine buster, and then Batista would hit the Batista bomb on Triple H. Batista would only get a kick out. Triple H would get a kick out too, so we have once again wrestler kicks out a finisher like it's your normal move cliche. Triple H would then hit a power bomb on Batista onto the steel steps, followed by the pedigree, but Batista kicked out at it too. So yeah, once again, wrestler kicks out a finisher like it's your normal move cliche. Batista then hits the DDT on the steps. Matt Jennings, Ric Flair would give Triple H a sledgehammer, while Batista grabbed a sledgehammer of his own. Triple H would use the steps to leap up and then strike Batista with the hammer. Leads to our match ending. Triple H hits the pedigree. Triple H gets the 3 count for the win. So Triple H's career stays intact. For now. But yeah, of course, it's not a Triple H match without that signature sledgehammer shot. But yeah. So yeah, pretty much the same matchup as Mania 29, just a little different, innit? But same ending, same result. Like, same matchup, same stipulation match, same arena 6 years later, and same result. Just different competitors and a different kind of match this time. But yeah. What else is new? So our next matchup is Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, Kurt's farewell match. And we have JBL on commentary. So to this matchup, highlights of the match, Kurt's overhead belly to belly suplex is good. Kurt's 3 German suplexes were also good along with his ankle lock. Baron's deep 6 was meh. I mean, it's Baron Corbin. He doesn't have much other than the deep 6 in the end of days. Kurt would hit the angle slam on Baron, but that would get a kick out of 2. So another finisher kick out. God damn. How many finisher kickouts have we had tonight overall? Kurt would walk in a second ankle lock, but Baron Corbin would power out of it. Baron then does John Cena's "You Can't See Me" taunt. And then Kurt would hit 3 more German suplexes on Baron Corbin. Matt Jennings, Kurt would go for the moonsault, he'd miss. Baron then hits the end of days on Kurt Angle. Baron Corbin gets the 3 count for the win. So Baron Corbin makes Kurt Angle's last match in his career a loss. But hey, honestly, I think Kurt was going to lose to Baron anyway. I was just hoping Kurt would win, just so Kurt would go out on top. But I guess, what? Kurt just wants to help the younger guy benefit more from this. But yeah. But after the match, Kurt would grab the microphone, and Kurt said he's had the time of his life the last 20 years. And then Kurt goes on and thanks the WWE Universe for their support the last 20 years. And then Kurt asks for his music to play so he can hear the fans chant, "You suck," one more time. So then they play Kurt's music and then the crowd does the "You suck" chants. So yeah, Kurt Angle still goes out with his music playing. But yeah, Kurt Angle, thank you for the memories the last 20 years, man. It's been a great pleasure. Happy retirement, Kurt. So next matchup is for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Bobby Lashley defending against the Demon Finn Balor. The Demon Finn Balor makes its first appearance at SummerSlam 2018. So highlights in the match. Finn's spin kick was good along with his bicycle kick and his cannonball dive. Bobby's chokeslam was good along with his 2 standing suplexes. Finn's sling blade outside the ring was also good along with his missile drop kick into the barricade. Bobby's spear through the ropes was very impressive. I was like, God damn! That was fucking cool, actually. Bobby hitting the spear through the rope. Not bad. Bobby would then hit a spear in the middle of the ring. That would get a kick out of 2, so we have another finisher kick out again. God damn it, what is it with so many goddamn finisher kickouts in Mania? Fuck me. Remember when we didn't have this many finisher kickouts? Those were the days. Finn would then hit a powerbomb on Bobby Lashley. That's impressive for someone Finn's size. To hit a powerbomb on someone as big as Bobby Lashley. Really harnessing the powers of the Demon King. Leads to a match ending. Finn Balor hits the coup de grace on Bobby Lashley. Finn Balor gets the 3 count for the win. And Finn is once again your new Intercontinental Champion. So can we please end this game of hot potato with the Intercontinental title? Please. This is just getting annoying. I know a few title changes is okay, but after a couple, it's just annoying. It's like, hey, we have a title change. Hey, we have a title change. Hey, we have a title change. Just gets annoying real fast. But hey, Finn's now a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Maybe this title reign will last a little longer this time. But yeah, congrats to Finn. So then next up, Alexa Bliss comes back out. And Alexa Bliss goes on and then announces the Mania attendance, which was an attendance record at MetLife. An attendance of 82,265 WWE fans attended Mania 35. So once again, we have WWE with their bullshit attendance numbers again. Fucking hell. Why the fuck is it that WWE always has to fucking over-exaggerate this shit? Fuck me. Why can't they just come be honest for once? Oh wait, that'd be bad business, right? Oh well. So then Alexa goes on and then says that it's time to call for a break. So then R-Truth and Carmella come out. And then R-Truth and Carmella both call for a WrestleMania dance break. Fucking hell, a dance break at Mania. Well, there goes a few points for Mania. Fuck, this is like... I said it here. If you want people to take wrestling more serious, having dance breaks, especially at Mania, is not the way to do it. There is no place for fucking dance breaks in professional wrestling. Especially at WrestleMania, your biggest show of the year. But of course, this was just, the quick piss break for everyone to go to the bathroom and get some food and drinks. Because our next matchup is our main event. The Triple Threat Winner Takes All match. Where the winner walks out with both the Raw and the SmackDown Women's Championships. So we have Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair versus 2019 Women's Royal Rumble winner Becky Lynch. So Becky had a traditional entrance. Charlotte Flair would come into MetLife in a helicopter outside, which would land outside MetLife Stadium, but they roll out a red carpet for Charlotte, so Charlotte can enter the ring with royalty. And Ronda Rousey actually came out with Joan Jetson and the Blackhearts, performing her theme song Bad Reputation. Honestly, I really like that idea, having Joan Jetson and the Blackhearts perform Ronda's song. That's the only time we should have a live performance is for a wrestler's entrance, so they do their song. Not this fucking dance break or piss break bullshit we normally see. But yeah, pretty cool for Ronda Rousey. But to our main event, the first women's main event in WrestleMania history. Will it be good? Will it disappoint? Or will it be mediocre? And oh, by the way, at this point in the show, Michael Pole's voice is destroyed by this point. Like, he did not sound 100%. Well, that's what happens when you take it from Vince one too many times from behind. Sometimes your voice will end up getting destroyed. Maybe this is a hint Michael Pole should retire. But anyway, that's a rant for another day. Let's just continue on. So, highlights in the match. Ronda's strikes were pretty okay, good. Ronda's Piper Pit outside the ring was also good. Charlotte's exploder into the barricade was good, along with Ronda's arm toss. Becky's sliding drop kick was good, along with her disarmor. Ronda would break up the disarmor, though. Charlotte's running knee was good. Charlotte would then botch the double natural selection. She botched it on both Becky and Charlotte. So, that's bad, you know, to fuck up a double move. God damn. Charlotte would then throw some chops at Ronda. Ronda then would then go and says that Charlotte chops like a bitch. Oh, that's gonna add some points to the overall rating. Pretty good moment there. Ronda's step-up knee was good. Becky would then botch the Bulldog on Charlotte Flair. Like, Charlotte pretty much looked like she no-sold it. Becky's double DDT was good, along with Becky's avalanche exploder from the top rope. Excuse me. Ronda's double crossbody was good, along with her arm toss. Ronda's double triangle armbar was pretty good, too. Too bad it wasn't a double armbar. But hey, whatever. Charlotte and Becky would then power out of it and then hit a double team power bomb 3 times to Ronda, which were pretty good. Becky's rock bottom was good. Becky's roll through into a disarmor was pretty well done. She then rolled 3 times to counter Ronda, until Ronda would fight to the rope to relieve pressure. Becky's disarmor on the top rope was pretty good too. Charlotte's avalanche Spanish fly was good, along with her exploder. Charlotte's figure 4 leg lock on the post was pretty good too, along with her figure 8 leg lock to Ronda Rousey in the ring. Becky would break it up by hitting a leg drop on Charlotte. Becky would then bring a table into the ring. Charlotte would then get knocked out of the ring. Ronda then grabs the table, flips it over, and then says that tables are for bitches. So, in other words, Ronda says if you put people through a table, then you are a bitch. So that means Triple H and Batista are bitches. That means Miz and Shane McMahon are bitches. And about anybody on the roster that's put somebody through the table are bitches. Charlotte would then hit a double spear to both Becky and Charlotte. And Ronda. Becky and Ronda. What the fuck am I on? Charlotte's spear was good too. Becky and Ronda would then hit a double hip toss through the table on Ronda. On Charlotte. Charlotte, god damn it. Yeah, by the way, I'm recording this at like 2:30 in the morning. By the way, so that's probably why I'm now making mistakes all of a sudden. I'm just getting tired. It's catching up to me. So you have a double hip toss through the table, but the table didn't break all the way. Disappointing. Ronda would then botch a step-up kick. It just looked like dog shit. So then Ronda goes. She hits the Piper Pit on Becky Lynch. But Becky rolls up Ronda. Ronda would get her shoulders up briefly, but the ref wouldn't catch it. And Becky gets the 3 count for the win. And Becky Lynch is your new Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. She wins it all. But there is controversy, so a messed up finish because Ronda's shoulders did come up. But the ref never caught it. So a bit of a botched ending. So disappointing way to end that match is what a botched ending. But hey, congrats to Becky Lynch on winning both titles. And by the way, for all that hype that was supposed to end at 1 a.m., Mania 35 only ended at 12:24 a.m., so this Mania was officially around just under 7.5 hours. So it was just longer than last year's Mania. But yeah, that's how we end WrestleMania 35 this year. So overall, well, we had some good match. Well, the Brock Lesnar-Seth Rollins match was shit. But it's a Brock Lesnar match. What else is new? AJ Styles versus Randy Orton was pretty good. The 4-way match for the SmackDown Tag Titles was also pretty good too, along with a Falls Count Anywhere match. The 4-way Women's Tag Title match is actually not that bad, along with the Daniel Bryan Kofi Kingston WWE title match. Samoa, the U.S. title match was disappointing. It was a squash match, so that really fucking kills the most of that. Reigns versus Drew McIntyre was not that good of a match. The Elias segment was dog shit. It was just another John Cena burial. Triple H versus Batista no holds bar match was actually pretty decent. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin was not that good of a match. Intercontinental title match was pretty meh in this main event. It was okay, but it did have its ups and downs with its botches. But yeah, overall, my Mania rating, it was a mess show. It was honestly better Mania than last year in Mania 33 and Mania 32. One of the better Manias we've had in a few years now. So this Mania rating, I'll go 5 out of 10. One of the better Manias we've had in years, that's for sure. I'll say this Mania was a hell of a lot better than Mania 29. The last Mania to take place at MetLife Stadium. Even though it was good, it was sort of still predictable. Like, I predicted the winners for most of those matches. I knew most of the outcomes, what it was going to be. Like, hell, I wasn't even shocked about the Iconics winning the women's tag titles. I was like, I want to be surprised if they did win. But I think the only endings that really caught me off guard was Baron Corbin beating Kurt Angle and Shane beating The Miz. Those were the only matches that really caught me off guard. Like, I had a feeling John Cena was going to pull politics somewhere to get in the show, and it looked like it was going to be with Elias. And yeah, no Undertaker at WrestleMania this year. First time since, I think it was Mania 16. First time since Mania 16, I want to say. Yeah, Mania 16 that Taker did not appear at WrestleMania. Crazy. First Mania in almost 20 years. Damn. But yeah. Even though it was a 5 out of 10 Mania, I honestly think that this Mania was one of the most predictable WrestleManias in WWE history. But I think a lot of people knew the match outcomes. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully Mania 36 is unpredictable in Tampa Bay. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So for Mania season, see ya at Mania 36. But yeah, let's see how the rest of 2019 unfolds. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.